Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Naina Shah. I am the director of Manthan, Ahmedabad. We are running Manthan since last 20 years and helping children and adolescents and managers and adults in different behavioral issues of life. We also run lot of training programs and testing, psychometric testing for the children and different age groups of people. We have started a new on the YouTube. We have started a new series of learning disabilities, and every episode we provide with you with a different disability that you can really know and understand from, because we have heard of these names but actually we don't know what they really contain. So today's episode is on dyslexia, learning a disability amongst children and adults. There are many factors that affect the child's ability to learn adequately and perform well, okay, in studies. Many children who are not studying well are thought to be dumb, okay, or dull or lazy. It may not be so. They may have different conditions or disabilities which may be they could be poor or they could be dyslexic, but then it is important that the adults find out what really is the reason for the low performance or poor abilities. Now, learning disabilities are groups of conditions when individuals' achievement in reading, written expression, or mathematics is substantially low, below than expected level. Intellectual abilities, age, schooling, and educational inputs. The learning problem significantly interferes with academic achievement or activities of daily living that require such skills. Dyslexia does not include problems of scholastic achievement due to intellectual deficiency, impaired vision or hearing, social or emotional disturbance, lack of motivation or educational opportunity, and socio-cultural deprivation or inadequate schooling. Okay, the types of disorders that prevail are called, they are in different categories. Some of them fall under the dyslexia category. Some dysgraphia, which is the inability to write or read. Then dyscalculia is the problem with maths. Okay, and dysnomia is difficulty to remember. So there are different categories of disorders which prevail, and we have to really know what is the real disorder that the child really has. Biologically, the children with history of brain insult or trauma during prenatal or perinatal phase or postnatal period occur in the form of trauma, epilepsy, birth problems, and premature are reported to have more incidence of LD. Now, what are the processing disorders? Okay, how can we really know what are the difficulties that the child has? The disorders are perception, integrative skills, motor coordination, attention and memory, cognitive strategies, and social skills. Association with other conditions also occur in this disorder, which are many of these problems are often present in also disorders like ADHD, conduct disturbance, social skills or abnormalities. Okay, secondary emotional problems, low self-esteem, inferiority complex. So there are different kinds of signals also which the parents or teachers can identify and then realize whether what kind of a disorder your child is really going through. Now, the psychological effects of dyslexia are they're unaware of the nature of these problems. Parents and teachers often put pressure on performance or resort to punishment, rejection, or criticism when the child fails to perform. Okay. This causes anxiety in the child, okay, and the problem may get aggravated if the child does not acquire proper active learning ability. Method how to cope with this disorder is also what needs to be addressed if you discover that the child has dyslexia. Now, when there is undiagnosed dyslexia, okay, the child may slip behind his peers. He may need more intensive remediation for all subjects, okay, and also he may have other psychological effects. Other associated problems with dyslexia are that the child may have time sense and problems with time management. Okay, there can also be problems with motor coordination and other difficulties, directional difficulties, left right disorientation, like the child cannot really know what is left and what is right and gets confused between the two sides. Okay, sequencing difficulties the child has, organizational ability gets impaired, metacognitive deficits occur, and there is a sign of poor memory. So these are the signals which are associated with dyslexia, and if you see any of these in your child, it's important that they need to be addressed. Now, how can you really treat dyslexia? So the goals of treatment should be remedial focus to facilitate child's learning, treatment of comorbid conditions. Special education is often recommended in such cases. Planning for deciding levels of remedial education. So there are also different levels and stages which are available to really deal with such children. Okay, these are the ways to deal with dyslexia. We will come up with a new episode next week, so don't forget to like or subscribe to our channel. We will come back with a new episode. Thank you very much.